tell them my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock.
Yeah. Second everything. Man, we go 2-0 today. It's going to be an awesome day. Oh, man. It is definitely easy to do around here. That's for sure. All right. I got something just came up, so I got to take care of that, and I'll be right back. All right, gonna get this thing going. Gonna break out the rivalry unis today. See if we can make it a 2-0 day.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the
As I
city
blow
of
my
Seattle,
nose and
welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
It's like mixed up my playbook again. I guess it's going by what should work against this team.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
Oh,
Right at the outset, he lost the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating
I'm hoping
way
that's
to
down.
start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Dodged the bullet
Ball
there.
on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on. Hey. 60 boxes, 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He does, man. It's Harrison.
Just don't
And
lose the first down.
Can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They put Wilson in motion. Now, faking the give. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
His uniform, super cool.
On the jump. Tag. Ready.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact.
I was hoping he'd stay behind
defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. My playbook is totally different from what it was this morning.
Things over before 3rd down.
I don't know what's going on here. Kind of weird.
Let's go now.
Gotta be some kind of
18
zone
Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Smash on the quarterback. Killed me with the quarterback run. Killed me.
Milrow. Taken in by Horton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They run with Walker. They get this to about midfield. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Third and 6.
Come on. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. And he's in. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays
Heavy
prior to
set.
the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Amari DiMercado to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Get up. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run. It's Amari DiMercado. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
On the ground, it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Crack all 80. Ready, right?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
That's hard downfield by Harrison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on.
He'll drop the throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready?
Hill looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona.
So this is a simple case, Mike, of just let's make this easy. Let's just give my quarterback a big target in the end zone and just say, hey, big tight end, find space, get open, stay open, and I'm going to throw this ball through your chest, and you just got to hang on to it.
Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Thanks, man. I don't think I'm very good at all, but I keep trying.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get over this cold or whatever the heck it is.
Let's go now. Don't be lying.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give to Charbonnet. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop.
Third and down again.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Here we go, Scott.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
We're spying on this one.
Throwing is Milrow.
There you go, Baker.
It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
These plays right here were not in my playbook. I don't know where they come from, but I didn't add them.
70 Timberwolves.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Wilson in motion.
60 Bison.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second and 10.
Cowboy 80.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out.
Missed it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Regular play action now with Milroe. That's the veteran Calais Campbell in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This one's snapped by Smith and Jigba. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one, it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Derek Hall. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. A minute 56 to play in this 1st half.
I've seen so many drop passes.
After this.
Sure.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now Milroe on 1st down. Get this complete to Horton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half. And good enough for a 1st down.
I hate that because like the guy won't move at all.
Let's go. Hey, Moses. Timberwolf. Ready,
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
Picking up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll go play action with Milroe. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jackson Smith and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Go.
On second down, Milroe. He got rid of that
Come
one
on.
quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Keep missing opportunities.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milroe.
Come on, man.
It's complete. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's dropped off for Walker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
Again, it's Milroe.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. Frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
For the get back, this revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Say, yo, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. They blacked out. If they act out, yeah, I did that.
Here's a third down and 4.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Moving to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Baron Browning. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
I really feel like you don't have full control of your players.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Walker. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken
This guy's
down
just
on the
holding
other
blocks
side
forever.
of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Davis Gaither on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. From the pistol, here's Walker. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Keem Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Having come to the line, knowing what I want to do, I'm going to start right away.
3 to go.
Let's go. Steady.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Okay, ready?
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. That's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's Milrow to throw. And he's
Come on, guys. Get up here and make a play.
touchdown, Seattle. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
The Seahawks will line up.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. In trouble.
What are they letting it off the edge, man?
Boye Maffez getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6.
It's ridiculous how much is happening.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to go up top.
Come on, then he throws it wild over the head.
Seahawks will take the here at the 44.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is... modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. There he goes. Inside the 30.
I hate these heavy formations.
Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
They just crossed everything up, man.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
You guys coming off the edge untouched every time.
The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Did it again. Left tackle just completely, utterly ignores him. Seems like it's the same formation.
It's good for a Cardinals first down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Throwing again is Murray.
Off the edge again.
Getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed
coming
that's allowed
untouched
him to finish it
every
off.
time.
Murray now on second.
Again. Come on. What is going on?
Incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down.
What?
Oh, not a good throw there.
What is my...
His body. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian
Kicker is in for quarterback. Like, where's Murray?
So this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback.
The quarterbacks are getting
Straight
hit
zone
every
coverage,
stinking play.
played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
I'm tired of these stupid heavy sets.
Go! 19 Tigers.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Okay,
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
come on.
To the air, it's Milrow. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Milrow. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Returnable from his own 4. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this one up past the 30. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be
I don't know.
complete.
He's got some kind of funky stuff figured out because he's coming off the stinking edge every stinking play.
Turn it over on down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
They'll go play action with Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
60 by
Milrow will look to run it himself, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Walker. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Watch this left end over here. Scream off the edge and not even get covered.
Here's Murray to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Every time.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big game for Arizona. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The score, Seahawks 33, Cardinals 21.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Crack all 80.
On second down, Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 9.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready, go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 5. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Second and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Walker. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Okay, ready.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Come on.
It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This returnable, it's DeMercado. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the... to start. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. And find some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd down. Hunter. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
2nd down, Murray. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari.
Takes the score. Seahawks 36. Cardinals 27.
So they tried to cut it to 7, could not. Now they know they need 2 scores, and that means here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready? Rocco 80.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
Look at the old Stataroos. He got injured. I come in with one of the same sets he's been running with Connor and end up running 63th. Ooh. Look at these guys. They're not even getting blocked. They're just stopping. I'm using this guy right here. Hitting the X button to make the tackle. He doesn't let him. Just runs on by. And it's basically the same play that I ran a little later on. He got 70 yards of it. Screaming off the edge, untouched. Why? This guy right here is like not even in your zone. Why are you going way off over there? You're not even making a block. You just like patting him. So my guys, watch underneath. You see a theme here? All these big runs coming from these heavy formations. Defensive lineman doesn't line up. I feel like I'm just like complaining. And worst thing is nobody's listening. But we're not allowed to make the adjustments to make enough to get the linebackers and stuff covering. Like his gap here is there. This guy's gap is there. Just perfectly off there. And that's 8 men in the box. There's a hat on a hat. good game in the first. He didn't call as much. When he got in the second half, that's all basically he called. So would teams work. I guess every time I see this, I'm going to have to audible to run. Nah. This guy's getting beat in real life. He's turning around. He's trying to get back in front of him. This guy's just like... Got ants in my pants. Oh well. That probably about does our season in, so we'll just continue to... Hopefully we can get some guys in the Pro Bowl and get some attributes and all that good jazz. Oh, that good jazz. Hopefully my quarterback's not out for several weeks. If that's the case, it's gonna be a bummer. Not a bomber, a bummer. same formation. Basically, same play. I'm just going to start running these formations more. Can't beat them, join them. Kind of a cool picture. All right.